Welcome to West Sound TV presents High School Football 2011. We are up here at Bainbridge Stadium with the Spartans versus the Eastside Catholic Crusaders. It is the same, basically the absolute same mascot, but two very different teams, although their records are very, very similar as well. I am Kitty Campagna on the mic tonight, and we have on camera Spencer Anderson. He is also our streaming director this evening. We're doing a one-person announcing this evening, as we have a multi-camera game of the week tomorrow as well. We have worked with the Kitsap Sun and are really excited this year to be working with them to present the game of the week live stream at kitsapsun.com/GOTW. So tonight we have the 4-3 overall Bainbridge Spartans and 1-2 in the league. They are going to be competing against our Eastside Catholic Crusaders, who also are 4-3 overall, 1-2 in the league. Their job tonight is they will both go to the playoffs from what I've been told in the Metro Mountain Division, but this is for the number 3 position. The winner will play on Saturday, and the loser will the winner will actually play on Thursday, loser on Saturday. But their competition will change depending upon whether they are the 3 or 4 spot, and they'll be playing teams out of the Metro Sound Division. First kick goes out of bounds. Bainbridge had elected to receive, and now they have it, should get it where it went out of bounds, so they will actually be at the 42. Bainbridge is coached by Andy Grimm, who it's his 13th year here. It is senior night here at Bainbridge, and in their program this evening, they have bolded all their seniors. They had a senior presentation prior to the game, and they're all excited that, unfortunately, this is not anyone's last game, but this might be their last home game. Very first carry, a good 10 yards. Bainbridge now at the 50. Starting quarterback Chris Bell is one of those many seniors. And if you start looking at all the stats that surround him, you're going to think he may be the water boy as well as everything else. It is now 2nd and 1 on the 48. They have already entered Crusader territory. Bell hands it off. That is 32. And they've lost a couple yards, so that's going to put it about 3rd and 3. Exactly on the 50. Bainbridge is unfortunately on a 3-game losing streak, whereas the Crusaders won their last game. The Crusaders are a roller coaster team going up and down. Chris Bell with it, and he's got a first down. Brought down by a variety of Crusaders over there. Nick Sotelo, one of them, in on the tackle. So 1st and 10 on the 46. Bainbridge going to come up to the line. Last time we brought you Bainbridge was one of the early games against Kingston. Chris Bell unable to play that evening, but since Chris has returned, he has taken over the reins as quarterback once again. He's looking to pass, and it is caught by number 25, Max Wysong. Way down into Crusader territory. That's about a 25-yard or 20-yard pass play there. And we're now looking at 1st and 10 on the 24. Coming into this game, Bainbridge lost to O'Day, which is always a tough job. North Thurston prior to that, Seattle Prep before that. All top quality teams. Bell hands off, and his running back is met at the line. 56, one of those in there on the tackle, David Hurdle.
Gain of 1 yard. 2nd down, 9 to go.
Number 81 lining up to the right slot for us. That's Nick Beerley. Still Bell in at quarterback. 21 coming across. Hand off to 25, Wysong, for a good 5 yards. That's going to set up about a 3rd and 5. Oh, he got more than that. Looks more like 3rd and 3 on the 23. No, they've moved him up. On the 23, they actually are a 3rd and 1. Bainbridge controlling this so far. Several people back there. I'm not sure which one got it and which one went down. It looks like number 32, Joshua Fitch, got it but lost a good 4 yards. 4 down territory, obviously. But whether or not they have a kicker, someone who can do the field goal, we'll see. I know they've been successful in the past. Looks like the different team coming on. Connor Winship is their field goal kicker. Whistles, I believe. And Eastside Catholic with the timeout. Eastside Catholic is coached by Jeremy Thielbar. He was a coach at Idaho for a while. His defensive coordinator is Rob Kristoff. Special teams, Adam Keitzer. DB coach Blake Malsum. RB coach Greg Prater. O-line coach Wes Potter. D-line coach Pat King. TE tight end coach Joe Beer. And they are led by Principal Steve Schmutz, Assistant Principal Matt Eisenhower, Athletic Director Scott Garvis, and President and Head of the school is Sister Mary Tracy. Bainbridge, of course, also has a slew of assistants. Mike Rowe, Sean Eaton, Dino Perlotti, Al Abwan, Rick Wood, and then a group of volunteers. This looks like they have it. It's on about the 27, so it'll be a 37-yard attempt per Winship. Winship, oh, it's got the distance. It's looking good. And Bainbridge with 8:17 in the first quarter puts her first 3 points on the board.
Field goal.
Good crowd here tonight as it being senior night. Fair amount of people over on the other side coming from Eastside Catholic tonight on a Thursday evening. So Bainbridge will take a 3-0 lead, and we'll see what they do. Eastside Catholic tried the onside kick on that initial kickoff. We have seen more than our share of onside kicks lately at the Bremerton game and at the Kingston. Other times where we've seen Kingston, they've done it, several of them. North Kitsap did it against Bremerton. So maybe it is just the year of the onside kick. Bainbridge is going to line up. And I believe Winship is once again the kicker for kickoffs. Number 8. Connor is one of those many seniors who have been highlighted this evening. They also highlighted the senior cheerleaders, who all of those cheerleaders are wearing nice little jackets tonight. It's a cool, brisk evening. Doesn't seem to be raining, but you can probably tell there's a fair amount of mist out there. This is Thursday, October 20th, and we are live streaming, thanks to the Kitsap Sun, in conjunction with us, West Sound TV. Winship with the kick. The short kick, but number 3 takes it in the belly. That is Matt Collins. He's one of the typical running backs and wide receivers. So he is part of the good hands team in that first row. So Bainbridge gives back the favor, and Eastside Catholic will start on their own 49, or more like the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Awfully close to that Spartan territory. Back at quarterback should be 11, Trey Reynolds. And it is Reynolds. He immediately finds an open receiver who juggles it and brings it in at about the 25-yard line eventually. That is number 1, Peter Kimball, with the catch. And I looked at their stats. There were a lot of stats for passing. I think close to 1,000 yards on the year. Trey Reynolds already having passed 55 completions out of 94 passes for 767 yards. So now we have a 1st and 10 on the 25. Answering back to Bainbridge's score with a big play. Handoff, number 9. That's Chevy Walker. He probably picked up about 3, so that'll make a 2nd and 7 on about the 25, or the 22. Eastside Catholic does a pretty good job of lining up quickly. They call the plays from the sideline. Reynolds with the handoff. Bainbridge in on that one. Number 61, Logan Dietrich, at 6'3", 300, pancaked that poor man. Logan's one of the captains this evening, a senior as well. Reynolds with the ball, looking for a receiver. Got somebody up the middle and overthrows his guy on the side. Chris Bell, DB on that one. And the receiver was Matt Callens, who it was just a little bit taller than his 5'11". That puts it 4th and 9 at the 24-yard line. They too bring out their field goal kicker. That should be Danny Omiliak, a senior. It is blocked. Now they picked it up and took it in, but I do not believe they can do that. They're going to bring it back. It goes back to I believe it goes back to the original line of scrimmage, and Bainbridge will take over. So that is at 6:59 here in the first quarter. Bainbridge blocks it. Now what they've brought it out to is the 20, even though it was on the 24. So
Ball out of the 16-yard line. Maybe we'll have it first and 10.
they have actually spotted it at the 16-yard line. I'm not exactly sure why they have done that. The referees are going to confer and see if that is the correct decision. The original line of scrimmage was the 24. It may have been blocked a little bit deeper, but we will see what the decision is. That's why they get to wear the stripes and we don't. And the decision is they'll leave it right where they got it. So Bainbridge 1st and 10 with 6:59 left here in this first quarter, leading 3-0. First one through has it. Tackled by a slew of Crusaders trying to say they have it, that they've caused a fumble. No sign from the referees. And it looks like it will remain Spartan ball. Both teams 4 and 3 overall, 1 and 2 in league. Very tough Metro League that they have out there. Bainbridge lines up on about the 20, 2nd and 6. Number 21 with the ball. He's got a corner. He's got a couple Crusaders. He's up to about the 24. That was Ben Cussey with the run. Brought down by several Crusaders. Number 14 among them, Dylan Mahosky. Bainbridge sets up in with two behind the quarterback. Handoff going, attempting to go forward. Don't think he got enough for the first down. Needed to cross that 25 and certainly did not. So it's going to be about 4th and 2. Not typical four down territory when you're on your own 25. So the punter has entered the game for Bainbridge. And the all-purpose kicker, Connor Winship, back to kick. Does the rugby line drive, takes some good bounces, but number 24 takes it and he is going the distance until number 51 brings him down. That was Nicholas Moore with the tackle and Luke Latanzio with the run. So that puts Eastside Catholic right about back to that original line of scrimmage on that great run back. Incredible open field tackle by Nick Moore, though. So it's 1st and 10 on the 24. Reynolds back, looking for his receiver, going somewhere where nobody is. Had a little pressure at that point. That would be 58 who came in on the pressure. That was Justin Tatura. So 4:57 remaining here in the first quarter. Land of Mist. Kind of feel like the Hound of the Baskervilles will come out anytime. Lines up in the shotgun. Reynolds is going to run it himself. He's one of their runners who has the most yards this year. And he's got a good, probably 8 yards on that. Reynolds run 67 times for 523 yards, so he is definitely a double threat back there in the shotgun. He is his own wildcat. Looks like he got about 5 on that. It's going to be 3rd and 5 at about the 19. Bainbridge holding tough up till now. He sees his receiver. He is open, and that's going to be a touchdown, Crusaders. And that's with 4:18. Reynolds to Springfield for the touchdown. So that will put the Crusaders up 6-3 at the moment, looking for the extra point. Number 13, Danny Omiliak in again for the kick. And it looks like it could go for miles over there. That could have been many,
And the kick is good.
the field goal and all.
4 minutes and 18 seconds
So
left to go in
that
the
is
first quarter.
good. It's going to be
Crusaders
7-3
3.
in favor of the Crusaders. We are West Sound TV, a nonprofit organization that provides and produces programming for local cable access TV, and obviously we have expanded a bit with the help of the Kitsap Sun, doing some live streaming. One of our funnest things to do, obviously, is high school sports. We've done some volleyball as well this year, and we're going to have some basketball coming up in the fall, both boys and girls, and definitely just keep following sports throughout the year. Also do Demolition Derby. We've done a lot of the local parades, from Fathoms of Fun to Whaling Days to Kingston 4th of July. Kind of have an arts division as well with Patricia Ann, where she has done opera, Chordsman, Missoula Children's Theater, trying to bring you some of the events that are happening in our community daily. I am Kitty Campagna on this mic. I have no partner in crime on the mic, but I do have a partner, fortunately, on the camera. We didn't think I could multitask quite that much. Camera and computer, Spencer Anderson. So at this point, the Crusaders will be kicking off. Omiliak with the kick, and he goes the distance, proving he can take it all the way down. Oh, there's a seam, and number 16, he's got the sideline, he's trying, and he is tripped by number 5, Anthony Roy, or number 3, Matt Callis, and that was Sam Callis.
32-yard return to the Bainbridge 42-yard line.
So that's about a 32-yard return. They are on the 42, and we'll have a 1st and 10 with great field position once again. Bell remains in there, usually right behind center. One back behind him, 2 backs behind him. Not very spread, that's for sure. It's number 25, Max Wysong, with a good run. About 8 yards on that, so it's going to make it 2nd and 2 right at that 50 on the pretty yellow line. No, it's not the first down marker brought to you by anyone. It is just the color on the field. This is a great looking field. And painted, looks great up here. And so they got 2nd and 10. Line up in kind of that scrunched position again. Wysong on the other side. Oh, and he's brought down by number 14, Dylan Mahosky. And I think at the end he might have been hit by Peter Kimball as well. Bainbridge continues to march. Neither team's defense able to stop the other. Bainbridge did get the one stop on the block punt. And actually Crusaders did too on that, on the other end. Bell kind of running for his life. He is being, oh no. If his receiver had turned around, they were kind of on different pages. That was Cussy who he was aiming it at, but Bell had to get rid of it as he had 1 or 2 Eastside Catholic players right on top of him. That will, of course, keep it as a 10-yard need for a 1st down, 2nd down and 10. Same yard line on the Crusader 42. This time out of the shotgun. Bell with his yellow shoes is going to do some running. He finds a little bit of a lane on the outside, but 4 or 5 of them trying to bring him down. 2 among them, Markel Sanders, getting a little testy. Bell probably got 4 yards on that. Going to make it 3rd and 6 from the 38. Bainbridge trying to do a variety here. Haven't completed a pass yet, but have looked at it a couple times. Fakes the handoff. finds his hole. Definitely has a first down. He's heading to the sideline. He's at the 25 and a first down, Bainbridge. Fans on my side certainly liking that. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Been a really nice quarter. We have to admit that there have not been any yellow hankies. We're going to like that. Well played game so far by both these teams. It looks like it's their last game of the season, a regular season at least. Bell back, gives a handoff to Wysong. Wysong found a hole. And he has another Spartan first down. That will make it 1st and 10 on about the 15. Here at Bainbridge, we are in the stands with the fans, which is kind of fun, but they kind of look a little strange as you talk to yourself. But at least this time I have the headset and microphone to go with it. Handoff, no, it was a good fake. Here come a couple Crusaders, and Bell decides he better get out of bounds. Ow! He meets him head on. That's number 56. David Hurdle making it stop. I thought Bell was going to go out of bounds, but really he didn't have a path there, so he got a couple extra yards out of it. At 1st and 5 now on about the 10. Definitely in the red zone plus. Number 75 hustling to get off for Eastside Catholic. That's Christian Shigley. Handoff to Wysong, and he's gone off the right side. Closing in on that first down. He gets about 2 or 3, and it'll be 3rd and about 2 on the 6th. 54 seconds remaining. They are counting down in tenths of seconds now. Bainbridge trying to score at this end. Wysong gets a first down. He's going. He's got a touchdown. So Wysong puts the Spartans ahead. They have a 9-7 lead, looking to make that extra point and extend it to 3. Really nice drive by the Bainbridge Spartans on that. On the ground all the way. Just some consistent 5-yard, 6-yard gains that got them going. Winship in. It's down. It's higher than heck, and it is good. So that makes it 10-7. So at the end, or not quite the end of the first quarter, we have a 10-7 Bainbridge lead. 2 scores, one on a field goal with about 8:17 left in the first quarter. The second one coming with 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Max Wysong taking it into the end zone. Now the one score from the Crusaders was at 4:18, a pass from Reynolds to Springfield, and that had followed a really nice run back on a punt. So these two teams looking very comparable at this moment. Bainbridge going out to try to end up this quarter on a positive note. They obviously had a nice score here, and now we're going to have to see what the defense can do and how the kickoff team can do. First kickoff by Bainbridge was basically a line drive. Whether or not it was really supposed to be an onside, I'm not sure. Mr. Winship, the senior, 6 foot, 145 pounds. He tries the onside again. He gets a good bounce. 83 tries to get on it. 18 does. That would be Hayden Meyer with it. And it was Johnny Bannock who directed it to Hayden Meyer. Nice kick by Winship. This time they are on about the 33. And they will have 39 seconds left in this quarter, and obviously a whole second quarter before they have to go in for that halftime show, or halftime talking as it might be. Reynolds hands it off, and there is a Bainbridge player and another Bainbridge player. You got number 61. Most of us know Logan Dietrich by now. Wysong also in there with the initial hit. And it looks like that this first quarter might come to an end without another play, although Eastside Catholic is lined up. There's about 10 seconds remaining. I don't think there's a lot of wind differential. The last play of the first quarter. Oh, it was a hook and go, and it didn't work. 81 was ready for that. That was Nick Beerley. So the first quarter will come to an end with the Bainbridge Spartans in the lead, 10-7 on this brisk October night.
Catholic 7.
Welcome back. We've returned for the second quarter of action here with Bainbridge Spartans leading 10-7. This is West Sound TV in connection with Kitsap Sun, bringing you the game of the week. And for those of you who are looking for it on Friday, here's a special. You got it on Thursday. And the good news is we're still going to bring you a Friday game. We are going to bring the Squim at North Kitsap game to you tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. The game that might determine who's going to be first place in the Olympic League. But today we are looking for that third spot in the Metro Mountain Division, 3A Metro Mountain. And Eastside Catholic with the ball. They have 3rd and 14 on about the 29-yard line. He sees his receiver, number 3. He's got him. And a nice tackle by number 16. That's Sam Callis with the tackle. And it was not sure who on the actual reception. It was a gain of 12. And it's going to be about 4th and 2. Eastside does not switch its personnel. They are going to go for it, even in their own territory. And looking to pass, they get it to number 9. He's got the first down, definitely. That's Chevy Walker. Chevy had 78 rushes this year for 530 yards and 12 receptions for 191. So he is a very versatile player. Obviously, a nice little outlet there on the side. One of the referees helping Chris Bell fix some of his equipment out there. Reynolds back in the shotgun again. It is 1st and 10 on the 47. Hands it off. That is 40 with the ball. And 1 or 2 Bainbridge guys bring him down. That was Henry Jarvis. 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 at the 50 once again. Eastside Catholic looking to get into Spartan territory. Reynolds from the shotgun, one back behind him. Receivers out to all sides. He's got quite the spread. And it looked like had number 18 kept going, he would have been open, but the pass wasn't going to make it there. Little short arm by Reynolds that time. Hayden Meyer not able to get the reception. Good work by number 16 on Bainbridge. Sam Callis back in the defensive backfield. Number 9 coming in. Chevy Walker off to this side along with Peter Kimball, number 1. No runners in the backfield. This is all pass. He finds Kimball. Kimball looks like he should have the first down. Dietrich, one of them, bringing him down, and Bell. We'll see where they spot this exactly. It looks like a first down from here. And we're watching our man in the white hat, and he's going to call first down for the Crusaders. 10:01 remaining here in the second quarter. We have a 10-7 Bainbridge lead here on senior night. Senior Thursday, October 20th, 2011. Oh, in on the blitz. There is the opening, and number 9 is taking it. Chevy Walker all the way down to about the 21. Obviously another first down. It's as if they read that blitz. Nice job by Reynolds to wait for the player to get in his face and then hit the screen. First and 10 from the 21. Crusaders knocking on the door. Chevy Walker with it again with his success.
Walker brought down by Nick Moore.
He's brought down by Nick Moore. It will be 2nd and 6 on the about the 17. Bainbridge trying to bend but not break at this point. Walker goes to the other side, sees an opening but not gonna get it. He met number 56. Hello, says Josh Molsness. Great tackle by another one of the seniors. Ball set. Eastside Catholic doesn't take long getting up to that line. Referee called a quick timeout equipment to let the Eastside Catholic gentleman fix his equipment. And there's some whistles and pointing. I think it's one of those things where the shoe's trying to fall off. Eastside changes some of its personnel while they're doing that. Number 1 goes off and number 88, I believe it is, comes in over on this side. 3rd and 6. Goes back, he finds his receiver, and through his hands. Just as I pointed out, Jake Springfield, the one who had scored the touchdown, the first touchdown, not able to corral that ball. So that's going to make it 4th and 6 on the 17. Eastside will bring in their field goal team. Last time they attempted a field goal early in the first quarter, blocked by the Bainbridge boys. Omiliak to kick. That one has lots of height, lots of distance, and makes those guys put their arms up. It is good. So with 8:26 remaining here in the second quarter, it is tied 10-10. Both teams scoring a touchdown, both teams have a field goal. Once again, we're here at senior night, and give us an opportunity to introduce all of the seniors. We have Lars Nelson, Chris Bell, Jake Brigham, Connor Winship, Joshua Fitch, Connor Kenyon, Brian Hulbert, Bobby Miller, Nicholas Moore, Sam Ori, Josh Mosknes, Logan Dietrich, Max Edenholm, Matthew Andreasen, Cameron Brink, Galen Mander, and Henry McCombs. Congratulations to all these guys for having a great time here at Bainbridge High, and best of luck in what you see in the future. And what they hope to see in the future right now is at least that third position. The way that the Metro is set up, it is set up in such a way that their season ends, regular season ends this week, which is not typical for all the other leagues, because they then have that crossover game, either the third or 1, 2, 3, and 4, they place them and they figure out who's going to play whom. And you always want the higher seed, because that means that your competition might be just a slight bit easier, but I'm not sure that any of those are easy. In the Metro Sound division, Franklin's leading at 5-0, West Seattle 4-1, Ingram 3-2, Hale at 3-2, Rainier Beach 1-4, and Bainbridge with getting the kickoff has run it back to the 30. Bainbridge fans liking that. Bainbridge will start on their own 30, first and 10. 8:18 remaining here in the second quarter. Both teams have been able to move up and down the field pretty consistently. We've only seen 2 punts. Actually, we've only seen 1 punt, I think. The other stop was the block field goal. Hands it off to number 27, who finds an outside corner close to that first down, Aaron Nordberg. Name we're not calling much, it's Jake Brigham this evening. One of the seniors, I've been told he is injured, and so that is why he has not been the starting running back. But Wysong and that time Nordberger have done a nice job back there. We had basically a dosage of Fitch and Brigham in the game against Kingstown. I'm sure Coach Grimm likes the fact that he has such versatility in that backfield. It's Nordberg in motion going to the other side, but oh, he makes some moves. I had him down behind the line of scrimmage, and he gets the first down and more, up to the 45. Nordberg is listed at 5'6", 165, and he, I think, has oiled his body for the evening because just slipped out of that first tackle. Bainbridge comes out ready to play as well, not spending much time in the huddle. 2 to the side, he gives it to the first man through. He's found his hole. That's Wysong. Wysong is quite a change at 6 foot, 190 pounds, junior. Nordberg also being a junior, giving these Crusaders a couple different looks, that's for sure. Crusaders moving backwards, Bainbridge moving forward, now into Crusader territory. First and 10 on the 43. The mist is parting a little bit more. Can see the players pretty well. Hand off to Wysong. Just sneaks in through that first group, and he's got 7 yards on that carry. Bainbridge running a very strong running game. That pass just hasn't shown up a whole lot. 2nd and 5 at about the 38. Number 87 coming across, that's Kyler McComey. Good catch by Bell. That was a high hike, and he gets a couple yards out of it. Senior Bell plays a little bit of everything out there, is always out there on defense, out there on offense, just directing this group of something like 12 seniors out there, not all playing, obviously. Joshua Fitz in the backfield along with Wysong. Give it to Wysong. He does not get the first down. Probably about a yard short, or short yard. They'll make it 4th and 1 at the 35 and a half. No decision even considered. You're going for it from what we can see. Lars Nelson comes in with the play. Bell's proven he can run that ball. He's going to be up at under center. See if they're running the sneak. Nope. Oh, he has to go around the corner. He's met by, and he's got the first down, I think. That's number 2 who met him, Markel Sanders. Looked like the Crusaders might get him in the backfield and have a turnover there on downs, but no. Chris Bell goes for the first down.
Bobby Miller, the lead blocker on that play.
Blocked by Bobby Miller. Bell continues to move his team. 5:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Oh, was looking for his receiver while in the grasp of number 1. That's Peter Kimball.
It'll be 2nd and 10. The ball is 32.
Bell lucky to get rid of that, not having a loss. That will also stop the clock. And they are at 2nd and 10 on about the 32. Fortunately, in a good position to see the scoreboard and get all the information there this evening. Hand off to Wysong. Wysong pushes forward. He keeps trying, but he has met a wall of white. At the very back of that white, I saw Dylan Mahosky, but I think you could name anybody on the starting D out there get part of that tackle. Ball boy brings him a brand new ball. Everything just getting a little cold and dewy out there this evening. 4:52 remaining, clock running. 3rd and 8. Bell behind center, 2 running backs behind him. Keeps the ball, he's got it. Crusaders behind him. He gets a completion. And that is 32, Joshua Fitch with the catch, but not enough for a first down. Looking at 4th and 3, and Coach Grimm is going to call a timeout. Given an opportunity to decide what play and whether or not you put the strong leg of Mr. Connor Winship out there. Great opportunity, happy to have you here this evening. Hopefully, if you're not catching us here, you're also catching us when we show some of our productions on Wave Cable Channel 3 or Comcast Channel 12, and that is at noon on Sundays. That is our typical time slot. So if you're looking for other productions that we've done, make sure you check that. Look on our website. It'll let you know what it is that's coming up. We are going to develop a Facebook page here very soon, so you'll have that opportunity too. But westsoundtv.org will get you to the website, and we are a nonprofit group that continues to bring community events to our community. I'm Kitty Campagna on the mic. On camera tonight, we have Spencer Anderson. He is also handling our streaming duties. Doc calls that the streaming director. And we are very excited to be able to bring you this high school football on a Thursday night. I'm hoping that those Eastside people who couldn't make it over on Thursday are at home watching this, having a good time. But I do know that you also have it streamed by a group over there. He's and it goes to the wrong side. That's number 2 with the interception. That would be Markel Sanders. Bell did a nice job of avoiding pressure, running, but in the meantime, Sanders read his eyes and came for the interception. On the year, Markel has 2 interceptions, so that's number 3 for him. So with 4:09 remaining in the first half, second quarter, the Crusaders will take over with the score tied 10-10. Reynolds in the backfield, immediately looking to pass. I will see if that's a reception. And they say number 3 does make the catch. That's Matt Callens. He's got 16 receptions for 196 yards this year.
And that's enough for a Crusader first down to their own 43-yard line.
Gonna put it at a first down marker right now. We got 1st and 10 on the 43. Reynolds likes to pass. There are really actually some rushing stats for some people as well, but mainly we are seeing the pass. Right back to same number 3, that's Callens. Obviously, Coach Thielbar has seen something on that particular side that he sees is open. They are hanging back. We've seen that they have big play possibility as well. But with 3:46, these guys are not exactly in the hurry-up offense, but in very much the same offense they've been in all night. No major huddling, just, okay, here's the play, let's go. Chevy has it. Oh, I see our first flag, and it's an exciting thing. That was Chevy Walker with the run, but that might go the other way. We'll see what they're calling from the flag. It's going to be a hold on the offense. That will put them back. If it is from the point of the hold, it should put them back a little bit behind the original line of scrimmage then. 3:39 left. That will stop the clock while they discuss it and assess the penalty. They are about 6 yards behind that original line of scrimmage, so 1st and 16. Just gives the Crusaders a little more room to work with, not that they needed it here. They are in Bainbridge territory on the 46. Spread offense, one back, finds his receiver who has to go down, and that is number 3. Now they're trying Callens on the other side. Not needing to vary it a lot. They have a lot of good receivers. What I saw had Chevy Walker with receptions, Matt Callens, Hayden Meyer, Luke Latanzio. They pretty much passed anybody who wants to catch. Obviously, Jake Springfield is the one who had the touchdown earlier this evening. Oh, now Luke Shepard in at quarterback. I had not noticed the change, but he too has a fair amount of yardage. Going on this side at the 30, reception to number 24, Luke Latanzio. 81 bringing him down, that would be Nick Beerley. 2:44 remaining in this half. Number 7, Luke Shepard, a senior, now in for as the quarterback. Prior to that, we had Trey Reynolds, a junior. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Oh, it's Chevy Walker, but he is tripped up by number 52, Sam Ori. And the clock continues to run. No 2-minute warning in this. 2nd and 8 from the 28. Walker has it. He does a little high step, does a spin, but none of it gains him any yards. He's brought down for about a loss of 1. Great defense by the Spartans on that one, recognizing the run, although he did look like he might be considering a pass. So 3rd and 11 from the 31. Bainbridge setting up its defense. One back behind the quarterback. He finds no one trying to go for Callens, but Callens had to come back to it. They were running different patterns in their head, which will make it 4th and 11.
11 yards to go from the Spartan 31-yard line.
At the 31, It looks like they are bringing in their field goal kicker. 41, it's like a 48-yard field goal.
Danny Emiliak is on to try 37. Make that a 47.
47-yard field goal attempt by Emiliak. Last time he had some distance and height, but sometimes just the thought of that par is tough, and it is blocked once again. And again, it will be a dead ball. We're going to see where they place this. Oh, and now they're going to say that it's a Eastside Catholic Crusaders ball because the gentleman touched it, which I am not so sure about. I'll have to do some looking up in the high school rules after this on what happens on a blocked field goal, but that seems like an awfully strange move. If it were a punt or something to that effect, I can see where that would be the case.
First and 10, Spartan 20-yard line for Eastside Catholic.
Eastside Catholic with 1:17 remaining have it 1st and 10 on the 20. We had a timeout by the referee for a moment. Once again, lining up. Number 7 in there, Luke Shepard as quarterback. Hands it off to Walker. And there's a nice hold on that side, and it's been called. That's not going to be a touchdown, even though he went the distance. Great hold on the outside corner, and this will be coming back. The hold. So with 1:13 remaining in this quarter and in this half, Eastside Catholic will be going backwards. Conversation as to where the hold took place and where they'll be moving him back. Going back from the 17. It'll be on the 27, and it will be 1st and 17 with 1:13 remaining. But play worked awfully well except for the hold. Walker still in the backfield. Now they try the pitch to the other side. There's an opening, but they have ankles over there. That one he was brought down by Sam Callis, number 16. Brings it back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 on the 20. Spencer back. They find Chevy Walker. Oh, and it's an ankle tackle, but boy, did that ever work. 51 bringing him down. Nick Moore. Once again, a flag down. We'll see what holding again on those Crusaders. 34.6 seconds remaining in this half. Obviously, if they will do the field goal attempt from where they did that last one, they'll do it from even closer. But now back to a 2nd down, so it's 2nd and 23. We're waiting for our chain gang to make it back there as well. 2nd down marker still right beside the very original line of scrimmage. A lot of people going backwards. That's going to put it on the 34-yard line. Bainbridge moving these boys back, even if it is via the penalty. Spartans want to hang tight here. Nice 10-10 tie right now. See if they can go into the locker room with that tie. This has been very good first half of football. We hadn't seen any hankies until these last couple minutes here. Eastside Catholic taking away many opportunities, but they are set up in that spread offense. There's no one behind their quarterback, Luke Shepard, who is in the shotgun. Anybody who offered is now out as a receiver. You have Matt Callis, and on the other side, Walker is one of the receivers. And 43, Colin Boyd. And 24, Luke Latanzio. And 3 of those have had catches. So we'll see who Shepherd's looking for. Luke looks off to this side, and he is brought down. Meet Logan Dietrich, all 300 pounds of him. I hear whistles. I believe we have a timeout. Eastside Catholic would be my guess. So with 3rd and 32 on the 34, can't have many more threes in there if we tried. Eastside Catholic calls a timeout with 27.7 seconds. The Bainbridge squad comes over to talk to Coach Grimm and the defensive coordinator. Eastside over there talking to their head coach, Jeremy Thielbar, and defendant, probably a couple of those assistant coaches as well. Eastside bringing a nice group to this game tonight. They are dressed in navy, orange, and white. Good Halloween colors. Whereas you have our Bainbridge in blue and with the yellow, almost the blue and gold of Notre Dame that I got used to while I went to school there. But Bainbridge has 27.7 seconds to hold them. It's 3rd and 30 on the 34. Crusaders have been willing to go long. They've liked that little short pass, but have not gotten anything near 30 yards on one of those. They might just be looking to get it far enough for that field goal attempt. I think they have one more timeout. Surprisingly, keep looking over at the coach for the play where you think they'd come out of a timeout knowing. It's Shepherd. He has got his man. Oh, there's a flag. And he's got the first down if it's good. I don't know if it's defensive interference or what they're calling on the sideline. Maybe even offensive. So 23.8 seconds and conversations being held with the Crusaders. It is going to be interference on the Spartans. It's going to set them up with a first down. Chain gang rather busy tonight moving down there. And that is going to be 1st and goal to go from the 9-yard line. 22 seconds it is counting down. It's going. He's taking his time. Shepherd has it, throwing it high and deep. It's going to be intercepted. Here he comes. Great anticipation by number 16, Sam Callis. So with 6.7 seconds, we will give it back to the Bainbridge Spartans for one last play, possibly a knee, but certainly has stopped that threat one more time.
Spartans will have it first.
This time the Bainbridge Spartans get it, even unlike after the blocked field goal. Really nice anticipation by Callis. The throw by Shepherd was short. He had his man Springfield out there who is listed at 6'4", and so that's one of those where you got to throw it higher and let your tall guy catch it. Callis is 6 foot, so only gives up 4 inches there. Bell gets that. He's going to see what he can find on this side. Oh, he's found his receiver, and he makes a catch, but time has run out as number 3, Lars Nelson, makes the catch. At the end of 2 quarters, 1 full half up here at Bainbridge Stadium, it is 10-10 in favor of no one. These 2 teams who were 4 and 3 overall, 1 and 2 in league, are tied again. We need 24 more minutes of football, and we will bring you that second half shortly.
That was a 35-yard pass play at the protection. With the score, Eastside Catholic 10, your Spartans